evening. Welcome to Chat with Khuwaish, your always sponsored by Noor, the Destiny of Hope. Today's episode is all about women entrepreneurship, and as you know that we are celebrating this month dedicated to all the women who are doing great job out there. Today we have an amazing personality from Karachi, Pakistan. She is none other than this Samra Muslim who has earned her place in that particular position. She is the CEO of Walnut Communication, with providing a true essence with her skills and talent. She is a really goal-oriented person. When she came into this field, she has only a scope to attain success, and today she's on our platform to share her inspiring story and journey only on Chat with Khuwaish Your Wish. Let's not take much more time and let's chat with her and let's welcome her on our platform. Ms. Samra Muslim from Pakistan, from Chat with Khuwaish Your Wish, sponsored by Noor, the Destiny. Thank you so much, Samra Muslim, to accept our invitation to our platform. Welcome to Chat with Khuwaish Your Wish, sponsored by Noor, the Destiny. How are you doing today?
Allah ka shukar. Thank you so much for reaching out to me and having me here.
It's our pleasure because you are one of the first female candidates who is doing such a great job out there, and really it is hats off, to be honest.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for your kind words.
As you're aware, the episode will be only on air on YouTube channel. That is every Friday from 5:30 to 6:30, only on Noor, the Destiny. So are you excited to start the segment number 1?
Yep, for sure. Let's go. Let's get this going.
Sure. So I just want to know more about yourself, how you've been to such a profession, where into all of the marketing, and how your life career has started to this. So can you let us know about your profession and as well as how it's connected to your life?
So basically, I started as an entrepreneur because that's what we're focusing on today. My entrepreneurial journey is roughly 6 years old. 7 years has just started in June. And I honestly feel it just happened. It was never planned. It was not something that I consciously thought कि मुझे करना है. But it just happened. There were people who believed in me, people who thought I can do this, and they kind of nudged me and pushed me, okay, do this, set up your own PR company, and we will work with you. And I honestly feel it was their trust and faith in me that kind of enabled me to do what I'm doing today. As I don't know if your user or your listeners, your audience knows this, but I run a PR agency by the name of Walnut Communications in Pakistan. We're working with some really good top clients on PR and communications. And then on the other side as well, after 4 years of running a PR agency, I then launched a celebrity management company as well by the name of Alchemists. So currently spearheading 2 businesses, Walnut and Alchemist. So that's what I do. And I'm doing this because, to be really honest, people believed in me.
Wow, that's great to know. We didn't know about the second organization which is running right now. Amazing to know about that. So how does your family relation with you, how strong they are, how supportive they are? Because being a female in this kind of business is really challenging. So how supportive they are to you?
So I really feel I am where I am because of men in my life. Which is like my father from my childhood. He's always brought me up to be the kind of girl who's no different than boys. So like literally me and my brother, we were brought up as 2 kids. There was no male child, female child. So the first credit goes to my father. Then there is obviously my brother, who kind of dealt with me being the elder sister and being the stronger or the strong person I am. And then once I got married, my husband, he's been super supportive as well. He's a partner in the businesses, in Walnut. Alchemist is a sole proprietorship, but he's a partner. He's been so supportive. He puts up with my whims, with my tantrums, with my with my mood swings and with my craziness. So yeah, definitely, it's not possible to do something without a support system. There's absolutely not a possibility, because there are days when you feel down. There are days when you feel कि ये नहीं हो सकता, I just can't do this. There are days when you feel like you're so tired and you're exhausted. So it's the people around you who kind of pick you up and who tell you, nahi, you can do this, you have this in you, and who are your support system. So definitely, my family is a very, very integral part of who and where I am today.
Very great to know about it. This is what our all platform trying to express, trying to make aware of people, is that family support is really important, especially wherever we are. We need to have a backbone, and that's our family. With that note, Samra, like, what do you like the best thing about your job? Being into marketing, doing social campaign and everything. What's the best thing you like about your job?
So I personally feel my job is all about the magic of being able to do something and actually create that kind of noise that that comes back to you from some random place, and you see, okay, I was part of the whole journey that set the ball rolling. And then it got to the point that it has come today. That magic in itself is an amazing feeling. If I was to give a few examples, I'd say, like, for example, we worked on the PR for this Z5 web series called Churails. That was that released last year in around the same time, and like, you know, it was a small indie project, and it was Z5's launch for Zindagi's projects with Pakistan. And it was a very feminist project, so we were really worried about it. But today, when we see the kind of awards it gets and the kind of noise it has been able to create, as a PR agency, as a company that was, as the CEO of the company that kind of made it happen, that magic is amazing. That feeling is amazing. Or if I was to talk about our corporate clients, when they're launching their products and they come to us for their PR, and then we're able to put together a campaign. And then later we found out that it was record-breaking sales, and PR was a very important part of the entire journey. You just feel so good about the whole thing. It's just an amazing high. And that high you can't touch, you can't match. And that's the best thing about my job.
Amazing. Yeah, that's true. You know, we say your job is just putting the essence of the flavor into the right direction, right place.
So, exactly.
Magic happens because it's done by yourself. So that's fine. With that note, I would like to know, as being marketing is not so easy, so how you got inspired, like, you want to be in this field?
Okay, so it was kind of by process of elimination, and really young, when I was doing my O-levels and A-levels. I knew I didn't want to do science. I hated it. So that is out of the window. Arts, itni koi achhi drawing aati nahi hai, so that was out of the window. And there were literally three options, like business, science, and arts. So that left business. So I was studying business, and then again in business, while I was studying, doing my master's and a business graduation, I realized that economics and all these other subjects are not as exciting for me personally as when I was like doing my marketing work. There was just something that brought out the passion in me, the energy in me. It just excited me, and it just kind of happened. I was not a child, unfortunately, who had dreams कि जी मुझे ये बनना है, मुझे ये बनना है. It was kind of the process of elimination कि ये नहीं करना, ये नहीं करना, ये नहीं करना, and that kind of bullseyed to marketing and be like, yeah, okay, marketing कर सकते हैं.
That means you must more of to know that हाँ कुछ नया अलग करने का है, ताकि जैसे
बाकी it just happened, but coming to marketing was also literally the process of elimination. ये नहीं करना, ये नहीं करना, ये नहीं करना, ये हो सकता है. Okay, let's do this.
So because everyone has different career goal, that they want to be a doctor, engineer. Few people we saw, those are very good in the marketing. So according to you, how can you define marketing perspective of your knowledge? What can you say about that?
So personally, to me, marketing or communications is anything where you're making noise, where you're creating a kind of word of mouth, whether it's organic, but जहाँ पे आप एक sort of आवाज create करते हो किसी चीज के बारे में, जो अच्छी होती है, जो आप कर रहे होते हो, whatever it is, whether it's a bar of soap or a bottle of water or a phone or a laptop, when you're trying to create that noise about it, that's what marketing does. That's what marketing is. So it's so basic, so intrinsic, such an important part of our day-to-day life, where you're kind of connecting the need to the product. And that's what marketing does.
Well said. So as you are a housewife, as you are a woman entrepreneur, as you are a daughter, as you are a sister, you have so many relations. So how do you manage everything in a proper manner? Work life?
I don't. I'm horrible at managing my relationships. I feel my relationships manage them for me. So they try to nag me and force and take time out of me for them. Otherwise, मैं तो काम ही करती रहूं. So I'm the kind of person who wakes up, opens her eyes, and I'm just working. And then I'll probably go to sleep working. So literally, I feel my relationships, I'm very blessed that my relationships kind of nag me and make time out of me.
Alhamdulillah, we pray that this remains very strong and it remains throughout your life. So with that note, I would like to know, does you think social media has really helped you today where you are?
So so this is a two-pronged thing. First prong is, as an individual, I feel social media has made me meet, connect, reach out to people I never thought I'd meet. So that is definitely one thing that I feel social media has done. As a business, we were Walnut, which was my PR agency, that kind of started at a time when social media was kind of growing, and traditional media, which is print and electronic, was kind of at its peak. I wouldn't say it was dying, but it was like the bomb. And social media, but wo aa raha tha. So it is a part of our DNA as a company. अगर मैं अपनी company का DNA लेके चलती हूँ, तो social is a very important part of the DNA that, and the kind of rapid growth that we got as an agency at the time we did was because we were so focused on social media from get-go. Unlike our predecessors who were working on the other media, and social media pe unka focus baad mein aaya. So to me, like I said, social media is a blessing in every platform. It's whether it's individually or as a business. It's something up to today in 2020.
What are the challenges you have faced in the beginning of this career?
I don't know. I just can't remember any challenges. Yeah, I'm sure there must have been like capital issues and tough days and getting the foot in the door, or people to take you seriously because you're a woman. But I don't remember any of it. All I remember is it's been an amazing journey, and there's so much more to do up ahead. Abhi to party shuru hui hai.
Inshallah, and we hope that you sky are not that limit. You reach the sky. Inshallah, we say that.
Thank you.
So, starting when you did this career, when you've been an entrepreneur, there will be some mistakes you have done. And if you remember now that many people some mistakes kara hai. So what are some of the mistakes which you have done?
So as what patience is one thing that I feel I've learned with time. I wasn't very patient when I started out. Trusting a lot of people. Maybe I shouldn't have trusted a lot of people the way I did right in the beginning. But I also have come to realize I've also come to learn how to filter out the good from the bad, because आपको बहुत सारी बातें लोग बोलते हैं दिन भर. When you're running a business, you have to listen to everything. So you learn to filter out those things, and that is something I learned over a period of time. Patience is something I learned over a period of time. Doing everything at the same time, I'm still learning. I can't be a brute force. So I need to kind of calm down, take a deep breath. I don't know, 1 year down the road, my passion point would change and it would be something else. So yeah, and my passion points change very quickly.
So with that note, I would like to know any person in your life that has really inspired you so much. Today, you can dedicate yourself to them as they are an example.
A lot of mentors. I have a lot of mentors. Like I said, my father was my first mentor, who probably is still in some ways is a mentor. My godfather was also a very important figure in my life, to teach me. I haven't really learned discipline because I'm not a very disciplined person, but yeah, they've been played a very important part. I have had some great mentors as bosses as well in my job. So they've really taught me a lot of stuff, and groomed me in a lot of ways. So my ex-bosses as well, whether it was at the Sheraton or Etihad Airways, I would definitely say that they've played a very important part in mentoring me. And then today, there was someone like, this designer. She's a really big designer in Pakistan, Main Khan. She played a very important role in making me start Walnut, because she saw in me that I could be an entrepreneur, and I didn't know I could be an entrepreneur. I always wanted a 9-to-5 job and my paycheck. So I give her a lot of credit in seeing the entrepreneur in me. Today, to keep me grounded, my husband plays a very important role. Jabhi bhi thoda sa mujhe lagta hai ki main, I wouldn't say, when I say keep me grounded is because when I become a little unrealistic, or maybe I'm too rushed, he's the one who kind of pulls me back and be like, relax, we'll figure it out, that sort of a thing. So yeah, there's a lot of people. There is no way you can come anywhere in life without people around you. That's impossible.
Amazing. And that's what here you are. You are one of the stars who has lots of colors, and we are seeing the magic now. That's an amazing to know. So with that note, what advice will you give to our youngsters, especially people like us who are coming to this field? What would be your advice to them?
Okay, don't try too hard. I honestly feel we are so busy planning. And even today, I come across so many people who want to do so many things, but they're so busy planning that they forget the reality. Let's just go with your gut. Start doing things. Like you started this chat program, and things have started happening for you, like you told me earlier. That's how it should be. If you have an idea and if you feel strongly about it somewhere here, start thinking about it. Start thinking about how to make it happen. Trust me, you will find those little doors and go through them. Those doors. कुछ दरवाजे तोड़ने पड़ेंगे, कुछ दरवाजे खुद से खुल जाएंगे. But open those doors, and trust me, you will end up in a lot of amazing places.
Subhanallah, you're right. As same I shared with you in the beginning, for us also was the same. We never knew that you would reach this much. Alhamdulillah, it happens because
exactly. So you try, you don't stop trying. That's what I really believe.
Exactly. So in your work life, when you've been into a strong position, you come across so many staff, so many colleagues, and they are not only people those who say positivity to you. There are so many colleagues, those who maybe say negativity. So how do you handle such comments, some trolling all around?
So I live and work with horse blinders. Horses who are in their races and have these two things, and they just kind of focus on. So I always say this to a lot of people. I put my horse blinders on and I'm running. So I get up every morning and I start running with my blinders on. So I can't see left and right. I can only see in the front. And because I'm focused on my goal, which is whatever for that day, I don't know. I just, it's as bizarre as it sounds. I don't hear the negativity and stuff like that. मुझे डर लगता है, yes. नजर लगने से डर लगता है, yes. But किसी के साथ बुरा करने से डर लगता है, yes. But focus मेरा गोल पे होता है. And नियत साफ है.
MashaAllah. Yeah. This is the first thing I ever come to know now, because you are so much goal-oriented and focus-oriented person. You don't care what's going on around. You know that, yeah, your goal is this and you will achieve that. Subhanallah, that's good thing to know. With that
Yeah.
note, Samra has been really amazing. I don't end the segment number 1, but what to do? We need to move to our segment number 2, that is connecting people.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
This segment, we will know how you are connecting to your circle. So stay tuned with us. We're in conversation with Samra from Pakistan. Really, she is a true essence, an example sitting over here with a woman all around. And we must salute such entrepreneurs, those who really, really think that, yeah, goal-oriented can be anyone. That note, we'll be back after a short break only on Chat with Khuwaish, which is sponsored by Noor, the District. Welcome back after a short break. We are in conversation with Samra Muslim from Pakistan. She is really inspiring us, and she's a really second example of entrepreneurship right now. Let's see how she plays with us, the connecting people, and it's all about her circle. So, Samra, I just want to know, being a person, as a Samra, what is your strength and what are your weaknesses?
My strength, I would say, would be my focus, my passion, and my desire to not stop learning. I think those are my strengths. My weakness would be my temperament. Definitely, my temperament is a very strong. Because उसमें मेरा गुस्सा भी आ जाता है, मेरा moodiness भी आ जाता है, सब कुछ आ जाता है. So that's my that's definitely a weakness that I have. Plus, I'm not very consistent. So that is another weakness that I have. I keep, like I said, I keep on changing from one transitioning to one thing to another. While it's a strength as well because it kind of works for me, but it's also a weakness because मैं पीछे चीजें छोड़ती चली जाती हूँ. So yeah.
Yeah. So as a person, Samra, like how do you connect people? Are you very easy connectively to them, or is it very hard to connect with?
No, I feel I can start talking to people and make a connection very, very quickly. The reason I work well in marketing and PR is because I am good at communicating.
Okay, well said. And any advice or anything which you still follow of your mother and your father advice, like, yeah, still you follow and implement in your life? There are some things like that.
I think my value system, that's what comes from my parents, my value system. They have very, very strongly sort of filled it into us, that value system, and that defines who I am today, like the right and the wrong, the good and the bad, those lines, those moral values, those ethical values, that comes from my parents for sure.
Wow, that's good to know. And I pray that all must learn from you that this is what true essence is in this current situation. Last but not the least, I would like to know that anyone who you really miss so much, and if they watch this episode, who would be that person and what you want to say to them?
So there are a lot of people I'd want to say. I think I'd want to say to all the audience who's watching your show that just if you have a dream, go follow it. Try to make it happen. Don't let your dreams die, and don't let age or your gender or your socioeconomic background be the factor that's stopping you. Try to see how you can make your dream happen. And don't stop dreaming.
Inshallah, we hope they will definitely inspire from this. And as we are ending our segment number 2, before that, I would like to know, when you come to your family relation, when you come to your people around yourself, apart being a job or profession, there are so many people, aas-paas ke log, padosi and all that, they say so many things about negativity. So what do you say to such people? Like, do it bother you or it doesn't bother you?
So I'm a shut up call person. Depending on whatever they're saying, I would kind of give them a shut up call. Thoda sa kam ho gaya with time. I think I've calmed down. So now I ignore them mostly. But yeah, generally, otherwise, 5 years ago, I would have definitely been given a shut up call. And now thoda kam ho gaya hai. Yeah.
Wow, that's good
Yeah.
to know. Prepare something surprise for you, Samra, and that is a token of appreciation from our side. I will request my team that they have sent you to play it, and I hope you will love that.
Hi there. So I'm Hassan Khan. I'm the co-founder at Echo Digital, and I know Samra because she's my sister. She's my only sibling, and naturally we have a lot of amazing memories together, and good ones and bad ones, of course. And I always wish the very best for her, and I wish the best of luck to her. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Shafak Tariq and I work at Walnut Communications. I'm a general manager over there. How do I know Samra? So, really long story, but cutting it short. I've known her for more than 6 7 years now. I very randomly connected with her because I was looking for a paid gig and a part-time job, and that's how I got connected to her. And I think it was just the beginning of some history being written. And she's currently my boss. She is my mentor. She is my go-to person. Technically, she's helped me out in so many ways. She has inspired me in so many ways that I think I can literally write a book on that. Any special memory with her? There are really so many. I cannot count any one single memory. I think it would probably just have to be on. Okay, yeah, well, there is one special memory. She introduced me to a really good French toast when we were traveling when we were in Bangkok for a work trip, and she introduced me to these amazing these amazing French toasts, and she made me fall in love with it. Um, I think, and like, there was no going back for me after that. And I've realized those French toasts are only special when I have it with her. I really wish her all the best in life. She is an amazing person. She has a really kind heart. She cares about people in her own way. She has a vision in life, and I just love how she sometimes just puts her blinders on, and she does what she does, and she is the best at what she does. I really wish that she um, I really wish that she gets all that she has ever wished for, and she gets more than what she deserves. Because she's literally, I mean, you know. Also, I really hope that I can continue playing a part in uh, being in her life, and I really hope that I can make some of her dreams come true. So I wish her all the best for her future, and it's been great knowing her. It's been great working with her.
Hi, so my name is Kamil Bhatti, and I am the person who has been sentenced to life imprisonment with Samra Muslim, aka her husband. Since we've been married for 15 years, there's not just one memory I have of her, there are many. But what stands out to me is how she's always said she didn't want to start a business, and once it was thrust upon her, she has shined brightly in that department and has grown from one company to, mashallah, 3 now. And every day she gets up with a new energy and tries to do better than yesterday. And all I can say for the future is that best of luck, Samra. Continue doing what you've been doing, and don't let anything stand in your way.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Bedwani and I own On Fleek, which is a push from Samra Muslim, who helped me start my own company for styling and stuff. Samra was my boss at Walnut, and yes, I learned a lot of things from her, and because of her I am here today pursuing my dream. And a special memory with her, I cannot pick one memory because I have learned so much from her from 2016 till now. There are so many memories that picking one would be unfair to me, and our memories spent together. And I always wish the best for her, and I always thank her for being there and supporting me in everything that I do. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sanya Josie. I work at One Communications, a PR agency owned by none other than Samra Muslim herself. I have known her since past 5 years now, since I started my career with One Communications, and she was my first boss, is my current boss also, and it's been a great journey so far, a good 5 years. Honestly, I it's very hard for me to pick a special memory with her because in all these years there have been multiple moments which have been very special. So it'll be very hard or unfair for me to pick just one memory. And I wish nothing but the best for her always. I wish her more success and I hope she achieves all that she envisions. Inshallah.
Hi, my name is Amna Niazi, and I'm the managing partner for Curials. I know Samra, I mean, it's been years now. I started knowing her because of work initially, but then she became a friend and a frenemy and a boss, a sister, confidant, a big, big support system. And I think one of the best things about my work is that I've met people like her. My memories with her are so many, but I think whenever I'm working on a project with her, especially if it's for one of her clients, her talents, and I used to style them a lot. All the arguments I used to have with her early in the morning till late in the night, ending with an "I love you, bro." I think all of them are very special, and I wish Samra all the best because she's the right mix of intelligence, empathy, talent, and hard work. And I think she is one person who can do anything if she puts her mind to it.
Hi, so my name is Ramsha Khan and I'm an actress and I know Samra through my first ever film. She was doing its PR and a special memory with her has to be when she surprised me with the PS5. Samra and Kamil Bhai. It was one of the best moments in my life because I mean PS5, come on man. Um, and I wish Samra all the best, and I wish to see her. Mashallah, she is successful right now, but I wish to see her more successful, inshallah. And I have like infinite and crazy amount of love for her. We have a very, very, very mashallah, we have a very special bond, and yeah, she's like a mother to me, to be very honest. She's like a mother, she's like an older sister, she's family.
Thank
So what
you.
do you
You
want to
connected
say?
so many of my people, from my brother to my husband to Ramsha and Amna and Fair, Sanya. Wow, thank you.
So what do
Thank
you
you.
want to say to all of them? Those have been
I
playing
love them
such a
all.
big role.
Thank you. I love you guys for making this happen. Thank you. Yeah, it means a lot.
I could see a big smile, and I think we achieved our success.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. These are all people who are very, very special to me and very important part of my daily life. So thank you. Really means a lot.
Most welcome. Anything you want to say to all of them, those who said such a beautiful note to you?
I love them all unconditionally. They're like my, except my husband, they're like my bachas. But they're like a very, very important part of my life and they mean a lot to me. And yes, in sabko mujhse bahut dant padti hai individually, but I'm glad that my madness has made a difference in their lives. So thank you all of you.
We connect to your circle, and the smile on yourself makes us very proud that yeah, we did something great, and that's what all about our show is. With that note, I hope it made you recollect all the past memories.
Thank you so much for that. It really meant a lot and was very sweet. Thank you.
With that note, we are taking a short break and we are moving to our segment number 3, followed by segment number 4. Let's see how Samra Muslim plays with us the rapid fire. and let's see how she tackles with her women today. Only on Chat with Khuwaish, we're sponsored by Noor, the distributor. We are in conversation with Samra Muslim from Pakistan, and let's see how she plays rapid fire. Are you excited, Samra?
Yeah, excited and still on the high from the last segment. So yeah, let's go.
Okay, so in this rapid fire, the rules and regulation is whatever comes in your mind, you have to just answer, and there is no thinking, just patak.
Okay, got it.
The first question is, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food, biryani.
Wow. Which place you always wanted to travel?
Oh my God, that's an endless list. I have traveled to so many places and the list is just not ending. There's like 101,000 places I still want to go to. Every day, एक नई जगह list में add हो जाती है कि वहाँ भी जाना है.
Wow.
I love travel.
Okay, with that note, if as a Samra, if you want to gain one good quality, what would be that good quality in you?
For myself or for someone else?
For yourself.
I would say patience.
Okay. What do you hope for next year?
Good health.
What is your favorite work which you have done and it earns so much of appreciation?
Lot of it. Alhamdulillah, I'm really and truly blessed. But one of the memories that means a lot for me was way early in my career. I was part of organizing a Bryan Adams concert in Pakistan. And I was on stage when Bryan was performing. This is 2006 I'm talking about. And I was on stage when Bryan was performing. That was a surreal moment in my career. I don't think I'll ever forget it. Yeah.
Amazing. What is one of your childhood memory which you still remember and you want that moment to come again?
Childhood memory. No, I don't think I'd want anything from my childhood back. Thank you. I wasn't really. Yeah, no, it's okay. Let's move on. I like today better.
What is one thing that you feel to change right now in yourself?
I would like to be less emotional. I think that is one thing that's very important. For one thing, I'd like to. I'm a very emotional creature, so I'd like to be less emotional and more practical.
I hope it will be soon. With that note, when was the last time you cried?
I cry a lot. कोई भी चीज होगी मैं रोना शुरू कर दूंगी. It's okay. Film भी देख रही होंगी, book पढ़ रही होंगी, रो भी लूंगी, हंस भी लूंगी. So वो that is emotions बहुत है.
Okay, what are you very grateful for to Allah Almighty?
A lot of things. The life I have, the health, my family, my husband, all the people who just showed their love to me. I'm grateful for everything. My nephews, everything. I'm grateful for a lot of things. Allah ka shukar.
Alhamdulillah. Whenever you get into conflict with your family, for example, your husband or your brother, who is the first one to say sorry?
No one says sorry. We're screaming. Too busy. Yeah. There's no sorry. There's just screaming, shouting, madness. Yeah.
With that note, what is one of your advice you want to give for a healthy relationship?
Be honest. Trust the person and be honest. Even if that means fights, even if that means a lot of crying and anger and frustration. Honesty and trust are two things that is a pillar for any relationship. If you can't trust a person, if you can't be honest with them, then it's not really a relationship.
Wow, that's really good to know. Who is your favorite actor?
Favorite actor. Too many again. Like, it's more than their acting. It's how someone plays a character. So there are too many people, but I will be biased. I will name the people I represent. Bilal Abbas Khan and Wahaj Khan are my two favorite actors.
Wow, that's good to know.
And in the females, I will say Anushka Basi. She's a fantastic actress. So yeah, I'll be totally biased. I'll name the people I represent.
Okay, any TV series which you love so much?
I just finished Scam 1992, Harshad Mehta scam. I finished it yesterday, last night, so it was really good. So yeah, why not that? Otherwise, I'm watching Call My Agent, which is a French series. That's also really good. I'm watching Schitt's Creek. That's also really good. So a lot of stuff. The Friends, always iconic. Anytime I need a pick me up, it's Friends. So yeah, a lot of TV series that's really good.
Okay. So with that note, what is, according to you, who is your biggest mentor?
My father.
Okay. Describe Samra in 3 words.
Crazy, emotional, and passionate.
Okay. What does Samra scare of?
Samra is scared of Allah Miya.
Alhamdulillah. Anytime you stuck in a lift and you were like so much pissed off?
I don't like lifts. I prefer to climb on the stairs. So yeah, if I have a choice and if the floors are less, I will climb the stairs.
Good to know. If you got a chance to work with any top celebrity or any personality, who would you like to work with?
I don't know. I have never thought of that. I can't think of any.
Good to know.
Yeah.
If you got a chance to stuck in an island at least for 2 weeks, with whom you will get stuck?
My husband. Yeah.
Even last episode also, it was the same answer we got.
Yeah.
Okay. Last but not the least, if you are a cook, if you love to cook the food and to serve your family member, which food it would be?
I make really nice nargisi koftas. So, and I know my family would want me to make it if I am ever cooking. So yeah, nargisi koftas.
Wow, that's amazing to know. With that note, we're ending our segment number 3 and you did a great job. Also, yeah, some of the answers were biased. That's okay, fine. That's fine because
Yeah,
it's all
that's
about...
that's okay. Haq hai mera.
Yeah. Last but not the least, that's we are coming into our segment number 4. That is the most important, which we created this platform. What is your Khuwaish? That's your wish, which you want to get it fulfilled as soon as possible.
So ख्वाहिश, हजारों ख्वाहिशें ऐसी कि हर ख्वाहिश पे दम निकले. बहुत निकले मेरे अरमान, अभी भी कम निकले. So there's lots. It's a I think every morning you get up and you have more and more of things that you want to do. So बहुत ख्वाहिशें, ख्वाहिशों की कोई end नहीं है.
Alhamdulillah, and I pray आपके सारे ख्वाहिशें पूरे हो.
Thank you. Thank you.
इसी तरह आप स्टार नहीं, सुपरस्टार जैसे चमकते रहे.
Thank you.
Last but not the least, before ending our show, anything you want to say to us, our viewers who's watching this episode?
I think you're doing a great job. I think you should carry it on. I think you should keep on reaching out to people and talking to them, connecting with them in terms of your own audiences. I would say, ख्वाहिशें नहीं रोकें, as the show is called. Keep your dreams on, keep on dreaming. It's the dreams that make us who we are in future. So, and a better person for the future. So for sure, it is the dreams and the khwahishat that make us who we are. And try to make them happen. Try to make them a reality so that you can move on to the next khwahish.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for your valuable time, Samra. It was amazing to have you over here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much to watch today's episode. As I mentioned, it would be an amazing episode. I really had a great time with Samra, where she had made me really laugh in so many segments. And we have seen the segment number 2. She been also in watching because that's the highlight, hashtag connecting people. As I always mention that work hard and being into a positivity is a really good example. And we have seen Samra Muslim how her marketing own company has done a great job. We must salute all such women over there, those who are showing their really true hard work and setting an example that they can also do so many work which is being set for everyone. With that note, as I always mention by all the episode, please do wear masks, do sanitize whenever required because it is a mandatory now. We cannot do anything on that. And stop gathering because that's only the way you can stop this pandemic. And make social distancing. As I always mention in all the episode, if you do have any story to share, come forward and share with us. We are really happy to hear it. Only on this platform, your Khuwaish, your wishes can be fulfilled. We never know. Just praying to Allah Almighty that how far we have reached to reach much more with all of your love and support. With that note, I'm signing out, Mohammed, from today's episode. We'll be back next week, same channel, same show, same time. Only on Chat with Khuwaish, your wish, sponsored by Noor, the Destiny of Hope. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.